How struggling Princess Charlene was mistreated by royal snobs. Monaco royal family members made commoner Charlene feel unwelcome from the outset, and insiders share heartbreaking tales of life trapped inside a gilded cage. The legend of the curse of the Grimaldis was first relayed to me under the stars in a hilltop Mediterranean restaurant by an inebriated Monegasque. The tale begins with the first Prince Rainier of Monaco, who was struck by the unattainable beauty of a young Flemish noblewoman. Unhappily for him, she was a powerful witch who decided that she wasn't going to be dishonored by a prince from the little-known Principality of Monaco, which was then a rocky, one-ship harbor of no importance. The princeling, however, wouldn't take no for an answer. He took the unwilling object of his affection for what he hoped would be a romantic walk along the picturesque cliffs of Monaco. When his attempts to woo her failed, he tried to force himself on her. The woman fought off her attacker, but resolved to die rather than face repeated assaults on her chastity. Before throwing herself off the cliffs to her death, she uttered an infamous curse, telling Rainier, "Never will a Grimaldi find happiness in marriage." Fast forward a few hundred years, and it's easy to see why some people believe the curse is very much still in place, despite the denials of the House of Grimaldi, which rules over Monaco to this day. Many of the family's marriages have indeed ended in divorce or tragedy. Prince Albert's younger sister Stephanie has been married and divorced twice, with both marriages lasting little over a year. Albert's older sister Caroline's second husband, Stefano, died aged 30 in a speedboat crash. His mother Princess Grace, formerly known as Hollywood icon Grace Kelly, died in a car accident in 1982. It was a hugely traumatic moment for the principality. This Christmas the family are staring down the barrel of yet another marital disaster, as the relationship of Prince Albert, 63, and Charlene Wistock, 43, the glamorous South African Olympic swimmer whom he married in 2011, appears to be in the final stages of a humiliating public unraveling. After spending most of the year away from her husband, an emaciated-looking Charlene returned to Monaco from her native South Africa a few weeks ago. The official line was that she stayed there for 6 months because she couldn't fly on medical advice due to ear surgery. She has now checked into an undisclosed facility to recover from what her husband terms exhaustion. Rumors abound in society circles that she has flown to a clinic in Switzerland, but the Daily Beast was not able to confirm this. Her children, 6-year-old twins Prince Jacques and Princess Gabriella, accompanied their father to the palace balcony for Monaco's National Day celebrations last week and held up signs saying, "We miss you mommy." Albert gave the fullest account of her health issues to date when he told People magazine, "I sat her down with her brothers and a sister-in-law. She had already made her decision, and we only wanted her to confirm it in front of us. She wanted this. She already knew the best thing to do was to go and have a rest and have a real medically framed treatment. Obviously there were consequences of her different surgeries and the procedures she underwent in the last few months. That certainly was a factor, but at this point I prefer not to comment further. I can say she was suffering incredible fatigue. She hadn't slept well in a number of days and she wasn't eating at all well. She has lost a lot of weight, which made her vulnerable to other potential ailments. A cold or the flu or God help us, COVID." The Daily Beast has been told by acquaintances of the family that Her Serene Highness Charlene has been deeply unhappy for many years. One source, who visited Albert and Charlene for lunch at the Palais Princier in Monaco several years ago, said that Charlene quietly sobbed her way through the entire meal. Albert didn't acknowledge his wife was crying at all. The person, who described the meal as extremely uncomfortable, said, "I couldn't understand why she didn't just get up and leave. I could only assume she wanted her unhappiness to be seen." Indeed, reports of Charlene's unhappiness have circulated widely ever since her wedding to Albert in 2011, when her tearful appearance on the day and an awkward balcony kiss provided a visual demonstration of the maxim that money, the 3-day wedding cost $70 million, really cannot buy you happiness. Albert in 2011, when her tearful appearance on the day and an awkward balcony kiss provided a visual demonstration of the maxim that money, the three-day wedding cost $70 million, really cannot buy you happiness.